Well, since the pandemic, rescues across Canada have been grappling with overwhelming demand. The calls for animals in need don't stop, and for one Central Alberta rescue, that means they're buried in a mountain of vet bills. Erin Deems from Saving Grace Animal Society joins us now from Alex. Erin, we know your work never stops, so thank you for giving us a few moments this afternoon.
Yes, thanks for having me, Sarah.
All right, well, first off, can you paint a picture for our viewers of exactly how challenged rescues are right now?
Just as an example, this month we've already taken in 124 animals. Monday we had calls for the intake of 65 cats alone. So the calls are definitely just increasing day by day, and the demand for rescues is enormous.
And of course, Saving Grace works with some of the sickest and most abused animals. That really must take a toll on your team.
Yeah, unfortunately, our team is out every single day rescuing kind of the worst of the worst, because we know if we don't rescue them, their fate is not great. So we are going out and taking in kind of the worst of the worst cases that other groups aren't able to step up for or don't have another option. So that's unfortunately just triggering such a large amount of financial burden on our organization. And it's also taking a toll emotionally on our team.
Yeah, let's talk about those growing vet bills. Over $40,000, is that right?
40,000 was at the beginning of last week, and now we're well over 60, just given the most recent intakes.
All right. This, as you're trying to set up your own vet clinic, talk to us about where that stands right now.
Unfortunately, it's at a complete standstill until we can come up with more funding. You know, we have only been able to get the funding in order to keep our doors open, to keep getting these animals coming into our organization. So having any extra funds to set aside for a vet clinic right now is just seeming to be impossible. We're just barely making it every single month. So there's not the extra funding there. But unfortunately, once we get the funding to get the vet clinic, we can help so many more. So it's a really like catch-22 situation where we want to get ahead, but we just can't turn our backs on the animals that need us.
$60,000 in debt. How do you grapple with that?
We just really try and, educate people in regards to what's happening, ask for support. We're currently running a 50-50 that can get up to $50,000 for the winner. We're running some minor raffles. We're hoping to do a mail-out campaign. We're just doing anything we can in order to get our vet bills paid off and be able to continue into the months coming.
We know the last thing rescues ever want to do is shut their doors, especially knowing you and the work that Saving Grace does. But realistically, is that a possibility as we're now just approaching winter?
It is scary now that it's getting colder. The demand for our organization is going to be even greater. And I mean, I hope we never, ever see that day, but it's definitely a possibility. We cannot sustain the amount of animals that are needing care in our province and keep taking on the worst cases. It's just unsustainable.
So, of course, you gave us some examples of how people can donate financially, and that need is clear. How else can people help?
We always are looking for fosters, people to open up their homes to an animal for a short period of time until they're ready for adoption. Always looking for volunteers to come out and take part in our organization, hands-on with the animals, with cleaning, etc. So there's so many ways to become involved. You don't have to work with the animals as much as you want, but there's just so many ways to get involved.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. We've been speaking with Erin Deems from Saving Grace Animal Society. Erin, we wish you luck in paying off those vet bills.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.